good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. So yeah, it's another day, right? Yesterday was, I'm pretty sure we did like 9 hours of No Man's Sky. We did like 5 hours, and then 4 hours later. It was like a 2 hour break. I think we started at like 9 a.m., finished at 1400, and then we restarted at like 16 or 17, and ended at like 20. So yeah, that's pretty interesting. Not a big deal though, because we have streamed for like 9 hours plus before it's possible. Never 12, but close to. It wasn't that bad. Definitely, data work is going to be lacking in terms of speed. But overwhelmed, DaVinci, that's fine. So, anyways, yeah. So yesterday we basically did like Swarm, the expedition, and then we went to Corvette building for like 3 hours. So boring. I was trying to build that ship. Yeah, when it comes to the Corvette, I'm not exactly sure what to choose to build. Either try build small or just go big. I see. Going big though is kind of cool though. Like the long bus design wasn't actually that bad. Yeah, I kind of like the long full design. The long bus design was kind of neat. The hover wings just make it look unnecessary because you're never going to land with the Corvette. Because currently our Corvette looks like those military trucks holding missiles. That's what it looks like. I could go for aircraft carrier style, maybe. I'm thinking of a design. It's either I go for like a military truck holding a missile or some kind of cargo aircraft carrier. It doesn't hold any aircraft, so yeah, I'll do some research. Or we can make it like a freighter or a frigate, which means yeah, I'll see. Because people on the No Man's Sky always say that you can't drive frigates, so the only way is to like build your own. But yeah, I think we're gonna go stick with the Corvettes now. I kind of moved on past the Sentinel ships, you know. I think it's just the more I play, the more I see people just use Sentinel ships, and the more you look at it, the more you realize that no matter how unique the ship is, that they all look the same, is what it is. So yeah, I think I've got an idea in my head. I'm gonna build like a freighter style Corvette, really long, really huge, similar to like an aircraft carrier, except with guns on top. Golden half an hour seems pretty decent right now, but I'll see what happens after stretching. I guess today we're trying to do heavier shoulders just to see what it does. Usually do light reps, but this time I went 30 kgs, 40 kgs, 35. Now we're back at 30. Usually we just do like under 20 and go for like multiple reps, but this time I'm trying 12. But usually for shoulders you're supposed to do light reps, like faster. Okay, go back to 20. There's nothing actually to talk about. I haven't said anything like the last 10 minutes, I think. there's just nothing to talk about. I guess the only thing on my mind is like, what kind of ship do I want to build? I'm kind of thinking about building like a, a freighter style ship, something like that. Yeah, there's nothing to talk about. All I know is that today we got to finish the expedition, and then I think we should seriously just name the Corvette because when it comes to like the normal missions that we need to do, the Corvette's probably going to be the most insane utility wise. Yeah. Yeah. Only thing about the Corvette is that its combat capabilities is not. I mean, it's alright. But it's not like obviously like a fighter, you know. The one thing I do know is that we probably need a story video today, which kind of yeah, it's fine. Yeah, No Man's Sky is just like pretty good though. Still, uh, it's a pretty decent game. Definitely keeping us busy for like a week at least, maybe a month. It's kind of like space, but art. You know, it's kind of like that. There's a lot of things to do, but to be honest, we're pretty much nearly done. We just needed the stories. Matter of fact, in Forza Horizon, we haven't even finished the stories yet. Ah, I haven't played Forza Horizon in a long time, but I have no need to play it right now. Matter of fact, I've been driving super slow as well recently. I haven't even been driving fast. No joke, I just put a speed limiter through the whole way. You know, that speed limit actually saved me, I think, yesterday morning. I was gonna go like 60 plus at this road that usually isn't speed cameras, but I was busy on my phone, like choosing something. I'm not choosing it, just choosing shit. No, I mean basically I had the speed limit on right, and I was like at 53, and then I wasn't. The police came, went past. Like, scrap that story. Doesn't make sense. Because I would have seen it if I actually was looking at the road. I checked the weight. Water's done. We're like 67 kgs now. So I guess we've dropped like a one. Yeah. Alright, well, time to just do the cables. You know, golden half an hour is actually pretty decent. Oh, that would be right. It doesn't matter. It's too much of a background, anyways. The distance is too much. Speaking of Overwatch, we haven't played Overwatch in like. I think I haven't even touched Overwatch in like a week. I think it's because recently it's super laggy as well. Yeah, I remember that. Overwatch became slightly unplayable while streaming or recording. We were running like under. Yeah, whatever. Shut up. I left my phone on the thing. Sure, today is the most fastest and efficient. Arms is the slowest. So I guess we have to do a story video today or something. Something short, like 10, 20 minutes. Just a one story moment. Nothing long. So today's plan is. Hold on. Chat. Okay, well, today's plan's pretty simple. Stairs, shoulders, upper the regime, dips and pull-ups, food, editing, prep for the stream, check the data, working everything, and then during the stream, we'll be finishing the expedition. I will be finishing up the Corvette, and we'll be doing the main missions. And then probably, depending on the weather, we'll Maybe see if I could absorb some kind of sunlight. Kinda. See how it goes. And yeah, that's about it. Currently, No Man's Sky is taking up the entire schedule because there's nothing else that can really compete with it at the moment. Oh, play a story video before I prep. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty efficient day, I must say. Not efficient, but it's pretty streamlined. Unless something interesting happens, but you already know that nothing really much interesting happens. Unless like a meteorite strikes my studio down, then I guess that's something interesting. Yeah, alright, Legend, appreciate it. Alright, see you guys next time. The story video, the mini one.
Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back. No story video today. Oh no, there is, but I wanted to look at this because I wanted to get an idea. Don't give me an head. By the way, funny thing is, I wanted to watch the parade of the China military thing, but if you search it in English, like if you go on YouTube and search up, if you go on YouTube, right, and you search up Chinese military parade, right, look, if I search up China military parade 2025, right, it obviously comes in English, right? So I had to go on Google Translate, type China military 25, and you get the China version, so I could hear the music. Let's lock in. Yo, this quality is insane. 4K 60 FPS. Right, the quality difference is actually insane. Look, the English one, the Europe, the Western side won't even show. Wait, this is 4K 60 FPS. Oh my goodness. Let's lock in. We got... yeah, the China military, right? Wait, the quality is insane going in China mode. We're not watching the whole thing, by the way. We're gonna obviously skim through it. Duh. I want to get an idea of my ship. I don't even know what they're saying.
是艰苦卓绝的伟大战争。在中国共产党倡
I know Zhongguo means China.
人类文明进步一边，
标兵将在东西华表前依次站立。
They're high ranks, by the way, you could tell. Yeah, I wanted to go look at the military vehicles I got, just to get a decent idea.
同志们好。
Look at that. The troop parade is insane. Let's watch it. Let's watch it. It's probably so cool. I missed it already. I skipped it too much. What? It's not even 4K yet. Now it's 4K. Wow, that's so clean. Oh my goodness. The quality is insane. The hell? I mean, it's rendered upscaled, obviously. I don't know what those flags are.
刚刚接受最高统帅检阅的徒步方队开始调整队形，驾驶车辆和操作装备的官兵正在进入各自。
Man, I don't want to hear the voice. I just want to hear the music.
天安门前豪迈通过。
这是威武之师，胜利之师，是文明
Oh, they're running up the flags this
和
time.
平之师。
Wow, they're running up the flags this time.
奋进建军100年的崭新亮
How
相，
did they not get, like, mixed up?
中华民族捍卫世界和平的坚定宣誓。
It's so much aura though, for real, no joke. So cool. Like the double time, they continue double timing until they, yeah, they oh. It's so clean. Oh my goodness. I mean, obviously. What's it called again? Their drill was so good. It's called drill, by the way, I think. Like they're like just like, you know, drill. Everyone locked in.
更曾使中华民族濒临亡国灭种境地。
生死存亡之际，中国共产党挺身而出，抵住中流，中华儿女前仆后继，奋起抵抗，彻底打。
Look how clean that is. That's actually insane.
洗刷了近代以来抵御外。
Can't wait to have my own clanker army like that one day. When I have my own clankers doing this, that'd be insane.
战屡败的民族耻辱，为汉。
强军事业取。
I think they got old flags though. Oh, let's look at the Air Force real quick. Yeah, I think these are like old flags. I don't know what's up with that. Probably just old flags. Actually, so cool. Let's look at the planes now. Yep. Jets.
从首都周边多个机场陆续起飞。
Wow.
一会儿将飞越天安门广场，光荣地接受检阅。
That livery's that's also really cool. That's the Galaxy, I think. Something. Wait, their military planes are black. I thought having black is bad because they absorb heat more. Yo, the quality is actually like nuts though. Wow. Let's look at the marching real quick.
集中亮相。
But they got a long way to go.
上方队阔步。
He don't look very happy right now. Wonder what happened.
百战沙场，攻无不克。陆军方队步履铿锵走来。陆军是党最早建立和领导的武装力量，英勇。
I think that's just normal military.
血铸长城。
By the way, obviously in actual like parading, obviously when it comes to like parading, right? Everyone's actually really different height. They're just hand selected for the purpose of show, right? Obviously, that's a no-brainer right there. Not every, you know what I mean? I wonder how tall these guys are. Probably like 180 or something. I don't know.
万里海疆，建功远海大洋。现在
I mean, there's like millions of people in China, so pretty easy to find the matching people.
高飞奋进。
河长兼备，全域设战。火箭军方队
You know what's one crazy thing? What's crazy about like all these people here is that for every single soldier here, they had to be a parent. So you're like double the size of the group just for the parents.
是我国战略
It's actually insane.
核心力量，是我国大国地位的战略支撑。
I don't think if I was like up to the how tall how tall are they? 180. Yeah, I wouldn't make it. These are all 180 dudes? What? Oh, they got the females too. Lock it. I mean, no, not locking. Just have a look. Have a little snoops. They're all 180 females. That's actually kind of scary. No, not scary. I mean, you know what I mean. Shut up. Yo, load.
军队使命任务。
That's actual clean though.
"兵民是胜利之本。民兵方队走过来了，英姿飒爽的女民兵来自当年全国主要抗日根据地。
Huh. Yo, I feel like that's drastically different to last time. 2023, was it? China Parade 2020... 2022? No, was it 2019? Man, why y'all giving me an ad? What am I doing right now? I don't know. This is for research purposes. I want to have a look at the differences. Because I feel like this entire squadron is completely different to the one last time. They have different roles, I guess. The quality difference is different. Let's have a look real quick. Yeah, in 2019, they were all medics. Or red. I know what red meant. Nah, it's the same. Never mind. I'm just tripping. But it really is just a whole bunch of different faces. That's crazy.
抗战烽火中，男女老少齐动员，万众一心。
That's actually it's crazy. Look how many different faces there are. Duplicates. That looks like a dude. What am I doing? My bad.
保家园，
My bad. I'm tripping.
基因代代相传，新时代民兵红色基因代代相传，新时代
Never mind. I thought someone looked like someone familiar.
及时应急，战时。
维护镇理事国中派出维和
The dudes look so same. Like they're literally copy and paste.
人员最多的国家，参加联合国维和行动35年来，
Them dudes are copy and pasted. So hard to see.
艰险不如
He doesn't. Why does he look so?
血断柱
He tripping.
盾牌。
I'm going to jail now. Let me just go look at the military things. I only came here to actually look at the military. I just wanted to see what kind of weapons they got and stuff, right?
已经智能化
Yep, tanks. If only it loaded faster, it would be much more enjoyable to watch. Yep, tanks. I want to get the designs of for my ship. See if any popping ideas. Currently, the ship, yeah, like something like that.
精确打击，远程火炮方队震撼而来。
Like the reactors at the back, purely for payload.
191远程箱式火箭炮及战役打击、战术支援于一体，拓展陆战。
Yeah, this is probably like the closest design I have for my ship. Why is it playback error? Am I getting doxxed?
守护祖国天空
Yeah, this is literally the design of my ship. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that real quick. Have a little look-sees. Looks pretty good though.
和平安宁。
Ooh, that one's also quite nice as well. Like a super, super long ship. What else is it? Humvees.
远程操控、自主行动、灵活编组，实现
Yeah, and then of course I got the trucks carrying the missiles. Oh no, the ships. Oh, that's not bad either. Yeah, these are all drones, by the way. These are like military drones. Also a drone. They don't operate from a human. Oh, that's kind of clean. Imagine I got a sentinel ship like that.
即将接受检阅。勤保障车、野战帐篷医院系统，丰富完善核保。
Humvees. More trucks holding.
战制胜的
That also looks clean.
决利器。
Oh wait, we've actually got the aircraft to see as well.
制列装，我军指挥控制、预警探测、协同打击能力显著。
I need the camera to see this, by the way.
体感知巡猎海
Yep,
空
normal planes. Normal planes.
3架运油20A，时刻准备为轰6N、歼16、歼20飞机加油。国产大型加油机的快速列装，支撑中国战机奋飞远航。
That's it. Anyways, what does China military vessel? I wonder what that looks like. They've got some unique shapes. Ooh. Interesting. Yeah, they got like a turret at the front. They got... Oh, these are the China military frigates. China's aircraft carriers on the right. China. Oh, what if I go space vessel? What kind of space vessel does China have? None. UFO. Yeah, they've got like UFOs. Military truck. Military China cargo truck. Yeah, I feel like my spaceship's basically designed on this. There's a big ass rectangle looking ass thing. That's the Cambodian army. What kind of spaceships? Space craft freighter designs. So far none of them have really caught my eye yet. They just got like a thing there. Yeah, Star Wars Millennium Falcon, some other stations. That looks interesting. That one is just a huge cargo ship. Beacon cargo. That's something I'm actually thinking of as well on my ship. Yeah, that's from Star Trek, isn't it? That's like from Star Trek, I think. Yeah, that one's alright. Oh, actually, I kind of like this design as well. I'll take a screenshot of that too. That looks pretty interesting. I reckon I could do something with that. What are designs are there? It's a lot of designs. I think you'd want to have vision of your cargo. Oh, No Man's Sky's even in here as well. That is No Man's Sky. That looks kind of sick as well. So many spaceship designs. But now I want to have a look at real life though. Navy vessel, no, frigates. Freights. Navy freights. Military Navy ships. Yeah, a lot of them is aircraft carriers, destroyers. That looks pretty sick. That's another military ship. So many cool ideas. I don't think that's real. Don't think those are real. Those are fake. What else is there? Oh, you know that ship in what is it called? What is that ship called? Aliens and Battleships. Battleship movie. Yeah, Battleship movie alien ships. Yeah, these guys had some crazy designs as well. They were pretty cool. Reminds me of the Sentinels. So what kind of design? I'm thinking of copying somewhat like a cargo. I'm doing something like a rectangle style thing. Was I supposed to do a story video today? I'm already doing 21 minutes of just browsing goody goodies. There's like no story today. I'm just browsing stuff. What else would I look into? Military Navy concept designs. Ooh, UFO designs. They're all just circles. They're all just like a flat circle looking thing. Aircraft carrier designs. A double port? You're only allowed one port. What does a hovercraft look like? Military hovercraft designs. Military futuristic ideas. No. Oh my god, I can't spell today. My bad. I'm tripping. I can't spell. My bad. Oh yeah. These are all just like cars. Aircraft design. Military futuristic aircraft designs. Yeah, everyone's got the cockpit. Everyone's got the cockpit at the front. I guess that makes sense. Unless you're like a freighter. Yeah, all the ships have the cockpit at the front. So I guess that's why in No Man's Sky your thing should also be at the front. What is that? But if it's not an aircraft, I want to do something different because I'm trying to do some different design because everyone's design is always something like look at this, look at this. If I just do this, right? No Man's Sky Corvette builds. Like if we just look at the images real quick, everyone's builds are somewhat similar. There's Millennium Falcon. You know, everyone's kind of got similar style. Well, no, everyone's style is different, but most of the time, though, what I'm saying is always a cockpit at the front. I want to see if I could put the cockpit behind, like an aircraft carrier. No way someone built that. What? Someone built that before me? I mean, obviously, but I gotta see that. 3 hours long? Fair enough, I did spend like 3 hours building it. Wait, someone already built something like that. That's also really clean. Where's the one in the thumbnail? The one in the thumbnail, I saw it. Where was it? Thunderbirds. Oh, I remember these when I was younger. What is the intro again? I kind of like forgot the thunder. Opening and closing. Why give me an ad? Anyways, yeah, like I said, a lot of ships are different. I'm kind of thinking of building like something really unique. As in like, not practical in a spaceship, but it's kind of like a freighter. Oh, No Man's Sky. Freighters. Freighters. Let's have a look at the freighters real quick. Yeah, the capital ships are kind of cool. Yeah, I kind of want to build something like a freighter. Or frigate.
Four, three, two, one. Thunderbird 1. Fleet, first and fast. Thunderbird 2. Giant transporter. Carries all the rescue gear to the danger zone.
Yo, that does not work. There's no way that actually launches. Dude, okay, that launching, that's so bad. You're gonna, look at it. There's no way you have enough thrust to lift that ship that easily. I guess fine.
Rescue. Thunderbird 4. Capable of withstanding the pressure of the depths. Capable of receiving or intercepting distress calls from any part of the world.
I think Thunderbird number 2 is the most iconic ship. Because it's like, yeah, I think it's the most iconic. So what is today's story video again? No, it's literally just me recording myself browsing random stuff. Because I can. Because why not? Yeah, so I'm thinking of something similar to... Where is it? Oh, I'm doxed. Forever, I'm doxed. Yeah, something like this, though. Something like that. Something like that. Like a mix between this and this. And maybe aircraft carrier. Yeah, so it's either this kind of design. I'll think about it. I think I've got an idea, though. Anyways, legend, I gotta go, though. Because, unfortunately, it seems like my streams take more like goodies from than these. Because these are kind of a downtime thing. You know, just getting some freight ideas. No Man's Sky frigate ideas. But when it comes to like actual space, like what is the most practical? Like when it actually comes to space, what is the most practical thing? You know what I mean? Like, what are we? Why don't we go talk to GPT for a bit? Don't dox me. Do not recollect any data from previous chats. Starting new. Ready? Cool. So, when it comes to spaceship designs in real life, most commonly UFOs are just a dish-like shape, and in movies such as Star Wars ships are similar to real life jets with different wings. But when it comes to actual reality ships, does aerodynamics work in space? Or how would the shape look? Or does it even matter? In space, aerodynamics mostly does not matter because there's essentially no air to push against. That means a real spacecraft does not need wings, a pointed nose, a smooth jet-like body, fins, or tails. Those features mainly matter inside an atmosphere. What actually determines a spacecraft shape? A realistic spacecraft would be shaped around its mission and engineering needs. Large tanks, often cylinders or spheres, heat management, solar power, crew protection, cargo and equipment, rotation for gravity. Does orientation matter? No. Why fictional ships look like jets? Audience understand which end is front. Wings make look ship fast. They resemble fighter aircraft. What about UFO sources? A saucer is not specifically useful for ordinary flight. It could offer internal volume. It might make itself spin for... Okay, so most realistic appearance, a purely spaceship base would be probably resemble a combination of a fuel depot, satellite. It might be ugly, fragile looking, not streamlined at all. But a realistic arrangement would be engines, fuel, cargo, sensors. When it comes to the cockpit of a spacecraft, it looks like from movies and games, fighters have the cockpit at the front of the ship, whereas freighters and frigates have the cockpit in the middle or the rear. But in reality, where would you actually put a cockpit? Let's just have a look. I think it's probably the same answer though. In reality, you would usually not put the cockpit in the very front because it gives a pilot. You usually not put just because it. Oh no, the best location for aircraft, for a true spacecraft, for the cockpit will most likely be near the center of the mass, inside the hull, behind shielding, close to life support and command modules. Why ideal is not the front? In front, cockpit is vulnerable to micrometeorites, radiation debris, impact during docking or collision. In space, windows are also far less important than the aircraft. Radars, yep. So realistically, a spacecraft might have no forward-facing cockpit windows at all. Close to the center. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Best position for a freighter. Buried deep in the middle of the ship, close to the main computer systems. So basically, a spacecraft would be more similar to real-life submarines, right? Because everything important is controlled internally, and yeah, feel like that conclusion might be a bit better. Yes, a real spacecraft would most likely come closer to a submarine than a fighter jet, both operational environments. A submarine pushes through water, so it's shaped to be streamlined. So when it comes to designing a spacecraft for real life space, it would be more about the internal tech, rather than the outside. Whereas, well, because outside has no aerodynamics, so you could just have like a square shape ship. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just saying what they're saying. Exactly, for a spacecraft that stays permanently in space, the internals and is more important than aerodynamics. Why a perfect matchbox may not be ideal. Large fuels, final ship. Give me an image on what a realistic shaped ship would look like in a freighter style class size. What? Look at that. Wait. What? Look at that. Look at that ship size. That literally is the one that we crafted. Oh no, not necessarily, but hey guys. I had wanted, like, my design was kind of similar. My design was kind of like that. No, not that. It was like a longer bus type. Yeah, kind of similar. All right. Yeah, that was about. I'll see you guys like later or something, right? I just summoned some kind of gang against me. GG. Bye bye.